You are listening to The Vocal Technologist. Spoken tech for your ears.
Welcome back. You know, the tech world moves so fast, sometimes it feels like you blink and you miss, well, everything. So consider this your quick update, maybe like a Tech Tuesdays special focused on what's really shaking up DevOps right now. We'll try and cut through some of the noise for you.
It really is relentless, isn't it? That pace of innovation.
Yeah.
Just keeping up is, well, it's the job these days. That's why diving into specific changes like this is so useful, I think.
Exactly. And today, a theme seems to be emerging, doesn't it? This push towards more autonomy, more precision, and definitely more intelligence in how we build and manage systems, making things more resilient, making engineers more effective. So first up, Kubernetes management. There are some serious upgrades happening there. Kyverno, for example, just dropped to version 1.15.
Right.
And the really interesting bit, for me anyway, is these new CEL-based policy types they've introduced.
Yes, the mutating policy, generating policy.
And deleting policy, yeah. And they automatically convert into Kubernetes admission controllers.
Which is, practically speaking, a big step forward for you managing clusters. CEL, that's Common Expression Language, it's designed to be, well, readable and precise for writing rules.
So simpler rules, but more robust.
Exactly. Because they become those admission controllers, those sort of intelligent gatekeepers for your cluster. They check requests before anything actually happens.
Okay.
And there's a performance boost, too. Using the new validating policy for, say, pod security standards enforcement, it's noticeably faster than the old ways. More efficient governance, basically.
Right, more efficient. So we're getting these smarter, more flexible gatekeepers. But Kubernetes itself is also getting more granular, isn't it? Giving us finer control inside the cluster.
That's a good transition.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kubernetes v1.34 rolled out an alpha feature, container restart policy, and rules.
And this lets you set restart policies for single containers in a pod, not just the whole pod.
Precisely. No more one-size-fits-all restarts when just one little part messes up.
That sounds incredibly useful.
Oh, it's critical, especially if you think about complex, long-running stuff like AI or ML workloads.
Right.
Imagine one container fails. Maybe it's an error that just needs a retry. Now, you can restart just that container right there, in place.
Huge savings on resources and better uptime, I bet.
Absolutely. Less wasted compute keeps the application humming along.
Okay, so from that kind of fine-grained control, let's maybe zoom out a bit. Let's talk about scale, like massive scale. Upgrading critical infrastructure without downtime. That's the dream, but often a nightmare, right? Like changing a tire on a moving car.
Yeah, that's a good analogy.
So how do you pull off zero-downtime upgrades for something like Istio across both Kubernetes and traditional VMs?
Oh, Airbnb seems to have cracked it. It's quite the masterclass in operational precision.
What did they do?
Essentially, they run two versions of their Istio control plane side by side. Then they use smart automated systems to gradually shift traffic, coordinating the whole thing across K8s and VMs. It's complex, but effective.
Wow. Dual versions, automated shifts.
Yeah, and it really highlights what all the big players, Netflix, Uber, you name it, are focused on. Safe rollouts. Reducing that operational risk is paramount.
It's all about maintaining service integrity at scale.
Exactly.
And speaking of smart systems, let's pivot slightly to AI. How's AI accelerating things in the DevOps world? There was an example from GitHub, right?
Yes, the secret protection team. They used Copilot.
And what was the outcome?
They massively accelerated adding validity checks for leaked credentials. They went from covering, 32 token types to almost 120.
In just weeks.
In weeks. But the really significant part here isn't just the speed, it's how Copilot helped.
How so?
It augmented the engineers. It didn't replace them. It handled the repetitive coding, the pattern matching, freeing up the humans.
So the engineers could focus on the harder stuff.
Precisely. The research, the complex problem solving, the security architecture decisions, it elevated their role, made them more effective, more proactive. It's AI as a powerful assistant.
That's a great example. Okay, so wrapping things up here, it seems clear that autonomy, precision, intelligence, they're not just buzzwords anymore.
No, they're really becoming fundamental.
We've seen it today, right? Smart policies, granular container control, managing huge scale, AI boosting security. Tools are getting smarter, keeping pace with the complexity.
Which does bring up a key question for all of us, I think.
Yeah.
As these tools get more powerful, more autonomous, how do we best weave them into our workflows? How do we keep our agility, maintain security, but also, critically, keep that human element, that critical thinking.
It's in that balance.
Right. It's about adapting continuously,
Yeah.
always asking, how can this new capability actually simplify things? Maybe keeping that old principle in mind. Do the simplest thing that could possibly work. That should still be our guide, perhaps now more than ever.
That's definitely some food for thought. A great place to leave it for today. Thanks for joining us on, well, this exploration with the Vocal Technologist team. Keep digging into these developments, and we'll catch you next time to break down more.
Spoken Tech for your ears.